Well guys, Maroon 5 just released a new album, and big shocker, it didn't go well with the critics. So in this video I'm going to be talking about Maroon 5 and asking what happened to this once decent band. If you enjoy the content of this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button down below. If you're a return subscriber, hit the notification bell to be alerted for new content. So way back in the day, early 2000s, songs about Jane came out, and I gotta admit, at the time when I was listening to hip hop and R&B, I heard This Love, and I was amazed by the vocals of Adam Levine, and checked out the album, and I thought it was pretty good. Maroon 5 had a lot of great bangers on that album. She Will Be Loved, Sunday Morning was popular, Harder to Breathe is one of their hardest rock tracks. Then they released It Won't Be Soon Before Long, and they had that great track, Makes Me Wonder, which became their first #1 hit. It was kind of like a groovy, funky kind of track that they would kind of do later in their career. I'm not gonna say that they were the best thing since sliced bread, but I was a little bit of a fan. I was checking. Adam Levine was like appearing on Kanye West songs and collaborating with other artists, so he seemed to be open with doing hip hop and R&B sounds. The first two albums of Maroon 5, okay, pretty solid. And I'm gonna tell you the pivotal point when this band started to go downhill for me, and I think you all know what I'm talking about. Is that dumb song, Moves Like Jagger. That was on their third album, Hands All Over, and this is the beginning of the end. This is when I felt, okay, this band, I don't know why they're making this song, but it has to be for like an advertisement or something like that. And surprise, surprise, guess who else is featured on this song? Christina Aguilera, Adam Levine, which showed they on The Voice. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, hey, we're both on this show, let's link up and do the single about how you move like Mick Jagger. What? How did we go from talking about ex-loves and jealousy to talking about dancing sexy like Mick Jagger? First of all, Mick Jagger is in the 70s. I don't know any millennial who is saying, yeah girl, you need a club, we need to dance like Mick Jagger, we need to dance to I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Yeah, that's real sexy, girl. Like, what? I don't get that. That song became the biggest song in Maroon 5's history, and they just started to make these just soulless songs that just made no sense. And every once in a while, they had some songs that I thought were okay, like Sugar. It seems to be a popular concert favorite. And even Memories, that came out 2 years ago in 2019, which is a dedication to their late manager Jordan Felstein, which the album is named after him as well. And I get that, it's a nice sentiment, but I just can't help but feel that Maroon 5 is just throwing ideas on the wall and see if it sticks. I just don't know who this band appeals to anymore. It's okay you want to collaborate with the artists in the charts, but let it be for a reason. You're collaborating with Meg Thee Stallion for what? Because she's famous? Are you collaborating with her for what? Because you just won a Grammy? And then don't get me started on the Nipsey Hussle Juice WRLD collab. It's just like, now you're fishing for dead musicians to be on your album. I just don't understand what Maroon 5 is doing. Now Adam Levine, obviously, because of The Voice, he's a major celebrity on his own right, and I just don't understand at this point. Just go solo. Like, even if it doesn't work, just go solo. Like, why are you just making this band, your backing band essentially? They're kind of like a glorified backing band at this point. And Adam Levine's egotistical nature is just like, no, I gotta have every sound that's popular on the radio. I gotta collaborate. So I'm gonna do like a trap song with Future. I'm gonna do this song with Kendrick Lamar. I don't know, man. At this point, it's just like, I don't get what this band is trying to do. Adam Levine came out in an interview and he was like, rock is dead, hip hop is the future, it's more avant-garde. That's bullshit. You're obviously trying to go over the hip hop R&B sounds because that's the most popular sound right now that's on the radio, and you want to get on the radio. Songs about Jane, it was a pretty solid 2000s pop rock record. It was one of those records that I feel captured the time and the place. If you want to say it's a classic, I mean, you could say it's a classic, but I thought that they kind of showed their potential on that album. They showed a little bit of grit on that album, and right now it's just like, you hear the new album, first of all, Memories, that was a song that was released, like I said, in late 2019. So obviously you're not even hiding it. You're putting this song on the album to get bigger streams. If you're a Maroon 5 fan, I mean, if you're still out there, it's just like, at this point, I don't even know who listens to Maroon 5 anymore. It's the soccer moms. The thing about chasing these trends and these popular sounds is that it makes you seem old. And you know, these guys, they're in their 40s now, and they're saying like they're like in their 20s, and at this point, just gotta stop. I would hope for Maroon 5 someday to just go back to basics, you know. I'm not a big fan of Weezer, but at least I can respect them for at least, you know, they did the period where they were chasing trends, and now they're seem to going back to basics. They're going back to the 90s pop rock sound that they were popular for, and they don't care that they're old. And I think Maroon 5 needs to realize at this point that it's okay to be the old guy in the room, you know, to be the veteran band. But you know, listen, their songs still get played on the radio. They're really at this point that continues to get like top 10 singles and high streams, which I don't know why. Who's listening to this music? I just don't understand the appeal of it. At this point, I just don't know what new ideas they have in store. Like, what else can you do in this lane? You know, you're established, you've been around for 20 years, it's okay to switch it up at this point. You know, nobody's really paying attention. And the fact that people just don't have that many expectations from Maroon 5 anymore is kind of sad. 2010's Maroon 5 showed that this was a band that was really going to do anything at this point to just sell out. They had no shame, doing anything and everything just to get on the radio. I hate to tell artists to stop making music, but either switch it up or just at this point, just break up, because there's really nothing else you can do at this point. You know, you're getting bad critical reaction. I mean, I'm sure at this point, Adam Levine, he's a multi-millionaire, he doesn't give a fuck, but you know, at this point, Adam, just go solo, do whatever you want on your own. But let me know what you think in the comments section. You know, what do you think about Maroon 5's latest album? Do you think that they need to continue to make music, or do you think at this point they should just stop? YouTube recommends these two reviews to check out after this one. Love you guys. Until next time, peace.